I was just on the phone with Bob, and we're
Bob
saying,
from 60 Skills?
Yeah, Bob from 60 Skills, and we're saying, it's like, because when we, years ago when I started, it was really, you only had William Missel and Ron, and that was it. And they were amazingly inspiring to me. I used to read those things all the time. But then you think, someone's starting now, and what they have to kind of inspire them and to keep them going, and to sort of believe that this thing can happen. And I think that's really good, because I think that, and I know this is not a popular viewpoint, but I think that the time for initiation taking you 10, 20 years is gone. There is no, everything, if you get better at doing something, the ways of doing it gets better. And if it doesn't, then there's something wrong. It's it's like in the internal arts. It's if it's taking you longer than it takes to become a doctor, then something's going wrong here. There should be an efficient means of achieving these things. It should be organized in such a way for efficiency, and if it's not organized like that, then someone should organize it, which people have. Practitioners have done this. So the process should speed up, and as the process of people speeding up and going through this, and going through every generation going further, of course, more is released from the spheres, more can come in to the world. So this whole holding on to it must take this time, you're not real if you don't do this, or you're charging money for it, you're a spawn of Satan for doing that. It's just ridiculous, because it actually slows down everyone. So the more of us that can move through initiation and get our own experience of these spheres, start working with our guardian angels, start bringing this inspiration from our practice into the world, the more it enlightens the world, the more it brings more knowledge and inspiration through from the spheres into the world. You see what I mean? It's like this perpetual thing. And of course, because this is the divine, it's limitless. So the further we can go with this, get through. Initiation gives you this. We were talking about this morning as well. Is that initiation? And I heard this actually from Serge from the Ziraman Taoist system. You should interview him. A few years ago, it's like people often mistake the practice for the thing itself. Right? I'm doing my practice, but it's not the thing. You're doing the practice to achieve the state, to achieve the realization, to have experience of the thing that cannot be spoken, that cannot be described. So people often stay in, and this is in multiple traditions, stay in the practice of doing things. Yeah, or my old teacher used to say, there's propagation, the training, and the implementation. Yeah. So they're two different things, and if you confuse the two, then you try and practice while you should be implementing, and you try and implement while you're trying to train people. So there's two different things. So Bardon's initiation of ethics is very much the training of these things, so that you can then use those skills in the preceding 4 layers that is described in the KTQ tarot card. So yeah, it's kind of like, come on guys, we as a group, the more we can move through this, and don't feel bad for moving through it, you should. And it should, people that come after me, like into 60 Skills or into other with Andre, are doing it far quicker than what I did it, as it should be. The lessons of those that come before us should serve those that come after us. So, if it's taking people longer or the same, then these lessons are not being passed on.